I'm Brooke Runge. I graduated from Altamont Community High School. Well, freshman year I went in, I was a little bit nervous, got some playing time, so that was good. And then went on to sophomore year. Sophomore year I started playing more, eventually worked up to a starting spot, but then I actually had an ankle injury, which took me out for probably like 3 weeks. And then I got back in time for the last games of NTC. And so we finished out our season strong again sophomore year. Then junior year is whenever I really got into my spot. And then we started playing, had some really good seniors to look up to, a couple good underclassmen, and we played really well as a team that year. And then this year was probably one of the most special years or special things for me, just actually being able to play with everything going on.
What makes you such a special player?
I would say a lot of people play shoot first, and I've kind of got harped on this before, but I would say my playing style is probably like a pass first mentality. So, and I'd also say I have really good court vision, so I'm always able to see the open player. I'm going to Parkland College in Champaign. Well, I went on a couple visits, and then by the time we went to Parkland, I just loved everything from the campus itself to the coaches. I really like them, and it helps that I also know some players there, so that was also a little thing that not necessarily that came into play, but it was an added bonus. So I just really liked everything, and no one else could really compare to that quite yet, so I was like, I know this is where I want to go.
About your 1,000-point accomplishment, as far as what went through your mind? Did you know you did it? Everybody cheering you on? What went through your mind?
Well, I knew I was close because I was like subconsciously kind of keeping track a little bit, and I took that 3, and I thought I needed 4 points, so I thought I was 1 point short. And then I see everybody up just standing up clapping, and I was like, are they clapping because I'm close? And then they called a timeout, and they're like, Brooke Runge, you just hit her 1,000th point. And I was like, oh, I didn't think I got that yet. So it was really special. I did tear up a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that last basket, that was Brooke Runge's career 1,000 points.
What was your favorite moment during your high school career?
Well, besides my 1,000th point, probably the NTC championship of my junior year against St. Elmo Brownstown.
What was the biggest obstacle for you, Brooke, not knowing if you would have a season?
Probably just all like the what ifs, because we'd go around school and people be like, oh, well, we're gonna go to Tower Hill or whatever, but what if this is all we're gonna get to do? Like, how do you feel about that? Things like that, because you wanna keep working hard and you wanna get the younger kids to work hard, but it's so hard to work towards something that you don't know is necessarily gonna be there. I've had a lot of different coaches through like my AAU and different things like that, and I think all of them have taught me different playing, or not different playing styles, but different coaching styles, and they have all taught me something special, each one of them.
What is that number one thing you're gonna miss not being in an Indians uniform anymore?
Probably the environment. Like, we go to all of our games and we probably have the best crowd around for girls basketball games. Like, the community is just very supporting of girls basketball, which you don't see a lot. So probably just the environment and the energy and just all of it, really, playing in this gym too.
Who is your biggest role model?
Well, I'd probably say I have 2, and it'd be my mom and dad, because they've always pushed me to be not just the best athlete, but also the best person I can be, and I have them to thank for where I am today.
Besides Parkland, what other bigger schools have offered you?
Well, Eureka, Franklin, and Webster, and then there were some other ones.
What it meant to you to play in the NTC tournament?
Oh, it was always special because it was always at Beecher City, and we'd get to the championship, and then the gym would always be packed. It would be so loud, probably one of the biggest crowds for girls' games in a while. And it would always just be so much fun because it'd be so loud, and every moment was like, okay, this moment matters. Like, everything mattered that we did, and it was just always a lot of fun.
What advice would you like to give younger athletes wanting to play college basketball?
Just always work hard. Make sure you look coachable. Body language is a huge thing. If someone's talking to them, look them in the eyes, because that's always a big bonus point. But mainly just make sure that you're working hard, but also staying humble at the same time.
What is something about you that not a lot of people know?
Well, I can juggle, and I also don't eat the last bite of my sandwich. I just wanted to thank everyone for all the support because there's been a lot of it. I don't think I've heard that many negative comments. It's all been positive reinforcement, and that means a lot because you're not going to find that a lot of other places.
Brooke has headed off to Parkland College to play for the Cobras. We wish you nothing but the best. Good luck with your career.